Hey, everyone, this is Steve here another day on the book of the richest man in Babylon. Today we are looking at, I got to move my screen here just a little bit. We're looking at the third part of what he figured out of the 7 parts of how to man become rich. Now, again, we're talking, this is Arkad. It's talking to a group of teachers in Babylon and teaching them how to become wealthy so they can go out and teach the people of Babylon how to become wealthy. And we have already talked about, you got to fatten a lean purse, is you got to learn to keep some money, basically. All right. Next part was you got to control your expenditures. Learn to live on 90%, save your 10. Okay. And then today's lesson is going to be on make thy gold multiply. And what he says, it doesn't do anybody good if he just takes and he just hoards his money. He doesn't do anything with it. You will not get rich. Okay, you will have money, but you will not be able to get rich if you're not letting it grow. And basically, he used a little illustration about a farmer that had a son that was born, and he decided to put 10 pieces of silver in with a money lender. Okay, and he was looking for it would grow 25% in 4 years. So basically, that's like 6% a year. 6.25% a year is what the growth is. And as the illustration goes, is that he went back in 10 years and found, well, no, here, let me show you a screen that little calculation that I put together and show you what happened. Just one second, I get to my share my screen here. All right. Had adjusted things around. This is what he had: initial investment, 10 pieces of silver here. Okay, 25% every 4 years, or 6.25% per year. Now, in 10 years, he went back and just see how his investment was working, because it's a good idea to check, make sure things are working here. And he went from 10 pieces of silver to 17.26 pieces of silver, which was like a 72% growth. That's pretty good. And now look, he wanted to save that money until his son graduated, or he got old enough that he can, when he got the age of 20, basically, that he would have that money available for him. But he realized that at that time, his son really didn't need it, so he just left it in there and let it grow. And he let it grow till he was 50. And at 50, look how it's doing here, how much growth it's going, 30 years, 40 years, and 50 years. He had 207 pieces of silver that he increased it 1,900%. Now, I went back to my numbers and make sure that seemed to be right, but everything I could figure, that's what it looks like. So, and that's through compound interest. Compound interest is really amazing. And so, what he's saying is just multiply what you're saving, and then you become rich, if you just do the right things. And that's what Arcadia did. He invested into a shield maker. With the shield maker, what happened is that, when it's time to go buy his product or his metal for his shield, he didn't have enough, so he would borrow from some of the rich people. And in Arcadia, obviously thought it was a good investment, so he put it there with these same principles here, and he just let it sit there and let that they call it a rental back then. It was basically an interest, and he reinvested interest back into the man's projects. Okay, so his money grew. That's one way that his money grew. All right, but I want you to notice something here. Let's say you went and borrowed that much money, okay? And, you know, if you're not paying the money back quickly, how much money you would be paying, it would cost you to pay back. You know, it doesn't quite go right because you're obviously going to be paying some back. But, you know, when you pay it, when you borrow money, interest will kill you. That's why we don't seem to get ahead, because interest get ahead of us. So it's a little off what the lesson is today, but hey, that's what's the lesson. So we have fatten our lean purse, control your expenditures. Now let's multiply what we're saving. All right, and let me get back into my out of the screen share here. I hope this stuff is kind of making sense to you, and if it's you know, a value, hey, why don't you share this post? You know, go down, hit the share, and share it to your friends out there. And if you are looking, you know, today, when I got up, and it was a nice, beautiful day today, and I said, man, this day is so cool, is that this day has not been written yet. So why don't you go and write something good for this day? This is a day you can make choices to better your life. So why don't you do that? Whatever, you know, if you need some changing, go change it. Today you can start. All right, with that said, there's a little button below telling you a little bit what I'm doing. So if you want to go check on that, just go do that. Otherwise, hey, you guys have a great day, and I hope to meet you on the beaches of the world.